Number one, I want to say this before we even get into the actual act of working out. Stay hydrated. It's so important to drink a lot of water. You going into the gym. Me personally, I know if I feel dehydrated and I go to do certain workouts, I immediately catch ab cramps. Sometimes not immediately, but I'll get ab cramps. That's how I know if I'm like not hydrated enough. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of how much water you intake, and be mindful of the other things that you putting in your body, like alcohol, drugs, and things like that as well. That's not really serving your body any good. And then you go to the gym and try to perform, and then you wondering, well, why can't I do this, or why can't I do that? You want to monitor your intake on things. You want to make sure you're getting a substantial amount of water. You want to make sure that you hydrating with electrolytes, and you getting fruits and vegetables in your body as well. You also want to make sure that you eating correctly. So I know everybody has different goals for what they doing in the gym. Some people want to cut, some people want to bulk. And it's different things for all of that, right? I know when I was trying to cut, when I was a little bit heavier, I would refrain from eating in the morning before I went to the gym, and then once I got out of the gym, I would eat, and not try to eat too heavy. But now I'm trying to like bulk, so I'm making sure I'm eating heavy, letting my food digest. Always let your food digest. If you plan to eat before the gym, please let your food digest for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. You gotta let your food digest, or else you'll be in the gym throwing up, feeling nauseous. I've never thrown up in the gym, but definitely have experienced some nauseous symptoms. So, if you've been feeling nauseous in the gym, monitor your food intake in the time that you eating before you go into the gym. You also want to consider your supplements. What supplements are you taking? Your supplements may not agree with your body type. For me personally, I can't take protein. I'm allergic to protein. I'm allergic to a lot of protein supplements. It's a few here and there, maybe some protein bars that I can get away with. But a lot of protein stuff, like powders and all of that kind of stuff, it really messes me up. So I can't even drink protein shakes and things like that. I'm a big fan of creatine. I love my creatine. Pre-workout, it's not a big fan of pre-workout. Doesn't make me feel too good either. Some people are different. Some people love the pre-workout feeling. I'd rather just drink caffeine if I need that extra kick before I get into the gym. Or, just hydrating really well sometimes too. That'll go a long way. Right? So you want to make sure that you have these things implemented before you get into the gym. You know what I'm saying? And you want to make sure that you're getting a good amount of sleep. You want to get an ample amount of sleep, because if you go in there and you start training and your head start hurting, you like, oh, what's going on? You either, one, not getting enough sleep, two, dehydrated maybe, or three, you might not be breathing through your reps, which is another big important factor. You want to make sure that you're breathing and you're taking them breaths, or at least let it be through your nose. Some people hold their breath when they taking reps. It's not really recommended. You get that air clogged up in your brain, and it can definitely cause a lot of headaches and a lot of head pains. Once again, these are things that I've definitely experienced before, and that's happened to me. So it can happen to anybody. Definitely be mindful. Everybody is different. Everybody has different goals. Everybody lifts different weights when they go to the gym, depending on what your goal is. But still, all around the board, you want to make sure you hydrated. You want to make sure you're not putting too many toxins in your body before you hit the gym. I definitely wouldn't recommend drinking and gymming in the same day. Definitely not recommended. Definitely. So now let's get into the routine. Right? How can we stay dedicated, or how can we even get motivated to go to the gym? You get up and you go. I wish it was that simple, right? We all wish it was that simple, and it's really not. But in hindsight, it really is. It really is. As hard as it can be, and as easy it is to say, You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in this gym parking lot. I'm sitting at the Planet Fitness parking lot right now. I'm watching people pull in and pull out, man. And me personally, I love the energy. I love watching people work out. You know what I'm saying? I love being around people who are striving for themselves. So one important thing you might want to really do is get there. Put yourself in the mindset of, hey, I want to make sure that I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I'm getting there, and that's the start. Tell yourself you're going to get there. You know what I'm saying? If I just get to this parking lot, all right, cool, I'm in the parking lot. If I just walk in the door, all right, I'm in the door. If I just sit at the machine, if I just sit at the bench, you know what I'm saying? If I just grab a weight, you know, build these things up. Start small, and then, you know, you can graduate to bigger things, because it's a process. And then eventually, honestly, it becomes second nature. Like, I'll just get up and be like, you know what, I'm up, I'm going. You know, I haven't been coming this early because just the way, you know, my life is set up. Every time I can't go as early as I like to, so I have to go late. You know, I have to go at different times. Sometimes you got to really push yourself if you want to stay that dedicated to the body that you want to build. You know what I'm saying? And to the strength that you want to achieve for yourself. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you always give yourself a reason to go to the gym. Instead of giving yourself reasons to not go to the gym, give yourself reasons to go to the gym. Oh, I'm tired. Go to the gym. And I know I just said get some sleep, but if you got some sleep last night, unless you on like 3-4 hours of sleep, then all right, maybe you need some rest. Maybe. But even then, it's still like, all right, don't go in there and overwork yourself. But if you go in and do some low, you know what I'm saying, non-strenuous working out, hey, you still showed up for the day. Practice showing up. Practice showing up. It's not about going to the gym and spending 2 to 3 hours in there. It's about showing up. You know what I'm saying? If you show up in the gym 30 minutes a day, 6-7 days a week, that's not a lot. That ain't hard. That's really not hard. But it just proves to yourself that, hey, I got up and I came to work every day. I got up and I showed up to this joint every day. I put at least some work in. And hey, maybe next month or in the next couple months, we elevate to, all right, now let's see if I can do an hour every like 5 days out the week or something like that. You know, create these systems so that you can be better and that you can show up to put the work in. Because it's here. The gym ain't going nowhere. It's you we waiting on. We want to see you. The weights miss you. You feel me? So you definitely want to make sure like you give yourself reasons to go. Oh my, like I got this wrist wrap on right now because my wrist was in a little pain, but I put that thing on, stabilize it up, and we getting in there. And the thing, I don't think people understand. I'm gonna get back to the routine, but I don't think people understand like how important it is to strengthen your muscle. Like, you're in pain. A lot of people are in pain because their muscles aren't strong enough to you know what I'm saying, just withstand the pain that they got going on, if that makes sense. I'm not nobody's doctor or anything, or like a physical therapist or not, but I'll say this, right? I'll say things like, for instance, my back hurts the most. Me personally, my back hurts the most when I'm not working out. If I take a month off a workout the gym right now, my back is probably going to be in some pain. And it's weird how it works like that, right? But if I go to the gym and I strengthen my back for the next month or the next 2 months or whatever, I feel amazing. My back is not in pain. Because I'm stretching before I work out. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm doing the back exercises to strengthen my back so that, okay, I can withstand certain formations of pain when I need to put tension on my back to lift things or just to be able to handle life. When I need strength in my back, it's there. Opposed to me not going to the gym. So when I need strength in my back and I try to use it, it's giving. it's not operating how I'm used to it operating. So go to the gym, man. Go to the gym, and you might be like, okay, if I push through this little bit of pain, I might actually experience something different, something new. I might actually feel something that's like, whoa, like I never knew that I was even that strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go in there and you gotta try and you gotta apply yourself. Show up for work. Give yourself reasons to go work out. Let's get back to the routine, right? Now, everybody has a different life schedule. Everybody got different things going on in their life. So it's definitely hard. You got work. Some people got, children. You got family. You got this thing and that thing. I feel like definitely 75% of us, if not like 85% of us, always have time to just do nothing. Everybody is somewhere right now or somewhere at some point in their day doing nothing, wasting time. Take that time you wasting and go to the gym. If you didn't go to the gym and you at home wasting time, that's the perfect reason to get up and go. If you laying in bed scrolling on your phone, what are we even doing? So you rather lay in bed and let your body deteriorate rather than get up and strengthen your body so that you can be stronger and live for the next day. You got to start thinking about things like that, because that's where it's important. And you don't have to be a bodybuilder, the biggest, the strongest person. You train for life. You train to be able to take on life. You train to be able to say, hey, if you got kids, I want to go take my kids on a hike. And you want to have the ability to walk with your kids on that hike. And not say, damn, I let myself go and I didn't train hard enough. So not even hard enough. I didn't train at all. I didn't condition my body at all. So I can't do this walk. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, I want to go to the playground and I can't do this. Oh, hey, I want to walk my dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at some point we have to take accountability, So the routine, right? You got to pick something that you can stick with. And if it's unorthodox, meaning if you have to say, hey, Wednesday morning I go, Tuesday night I go, Saturday morning, and then Friday night. Like, if you got to flip it up, make sure you flip it up. But go. Stop finding reasons to not go. Stop saying, oh man, I got to cook dinner. And then I got to get up to go to work in the morning. Well, wake up an hour early and go to the gym before you go to work. Or, hey, when you get off of work, make sure you stop by that gym and put some pain in. Or, hey, make sure you develop or research. You can definitely research. We got so many technology tools now. You can research a workout routine at home. You can at least get started there. But when you in that gym, you're in an environment where people have the same type of energy and the goal and tenacity that you do to help you say, damn, oh, look at he getting it in. Oh, look at her, she getting it in. Damn, the kids coming and they working out. Damn, oh, damn, that look like my grandma. She in here, she pressing the weight. Man, I said, listen, I just seen this morning, the woman in the wheelchair working. Like, people are really in here and you making excuses. So you can't do that, man. You can't do that. Develop a routine. Develop something, Develop something that says, hey, I'm going to get up and hit that gym today. And it ain't nothing else that, nothing can stop me. This is the choice. This is what I'm going to do. And it's going to benefit you. You know what I'm saying? I promise it's going to benefit you. Right? So, and you do your routine. And hey, if you got a certain body part that you want to focus on, do your research and create a routine to focus on them things. Once you get the routine and get into the habit of making sure you show up to work every day and you show up in that gym every day, you feel what I'm saying? All right, now let's get to crafting our bodies. Now let's get to crafting it. What do you want? Right? Now what do you want? Because once again, it's a step-by-step process. Especially if you're not in the habit of already going. It's the damn, I gotta go to the gym. All right. Let's make sure let's get to the car. All right, we get to the car. Now we skirt. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the gym. Now we in the gym parking lot. All right, we out the car. Now let's go into the gym. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Now we in the gym. Once you in there, you breathing it. It ain't no way you walk in the gym and you just look at it and be like, damn. All right, I ain't doing it. Like, I don't know nobody who done did that. And if you did that, you on something. I don't know, man. Unless you like in severe type, you sick or you in pain. But I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people who really dedicated to it, they'll push through. They'll at least try. Shoot, I know I will. Because it ain't no reason not to at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You got to push for what you want. If you really want it, you got to work hard, man. I ain't telling you it's going to be easy, but it's definitely easier than you making it seem. And it's a lot harder dealing with the results of being lazy than it is dealing with the results of being active and being proactive. I'm hoping I'm blessing somebody with this knowledge out there, man. All love, drop likes, drop comments, and subscriptions. You dig? It's Brain Cycle. Y'all have a beautiful workout and an amazing day. You feel me? Because it's a good day out here. I'm feeling it. Peace.